It's another parenting panel. Today we are joined by co-founder of Mabel's Labels, parenting blogger and mom of 6, Julie Cole, and Sandra Zickerman, founder of the Mom Rant. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Well, thanks for having us.
We're focusing on one rant this morning.
We are. So a lot of people would have noticed last week there was a video that went viral, and it was a little boy who was in the aftermath having a bit of a meltdown after having a bullying incident at school. And mom videoed the meltdown, and it did go viral. And it just got a lot of people talking not only about the bullying incident and issues surrounding that, especially in light of Pink Day, Pink Shirt Day.
This week.
But it also got people talking about parents oversharing or sharenting. Sharenting their kids maybe with or without consent, and if that's okay. And Sandra and I are very much in this space, so that really spoke to us.
Okay, so let's talk about this. First, let's roll the clip, and here's what we're talking about.
Just to quote my son up from school, witnessed a bullying episode, rang the principal, and I want people to know, parents, educators, teachers, this is the effect that bullying has.
I'm going to do it.
This is what bullying does. So can you please educate
Now this
your
prompted,
children?
the reaction was immediate, and it touched so many heartstrings around the world, including many celebrities.
Right.
And you wonder
Here's the
why.
thing. I think that it created a lot of emotion, of course, right? It showed that there's this boy who is actually, suffering at the hands of its, aggressors. And I think that bullying is rampant in the school system. I'm not going to say that it's not. And I think the question really lies with, what is our role as parents? What is our role as moms to either mitigate that situation, protect our children, or to respond to bullying? So I think that that's key.
Yeah.
I'm a big proponent of getting that message out there. I'm actually all for what the mother did. I think that was great. People may not agree with me, but I'm down for that.
So I understand the mother doing that. She was desperate. We all do things we're desperate. I had a situation just last week. I've had a kid with a chronic medical thing. We're seeing specialists. Nothing's happening. And I literally turned up at the hospital and said, I'm not leaving until you fix him. Because I was desperate. And she is at her wit's end. So I understand why it happened and how it happened. And, she rose awareness and that sort of thing. But from our perspective, now, is this always going to be the kid? Is he going to grow up and be like, you were that kid who was talking about self-harm on the internet? Are you that? And I also feel like for a child who, for him particularly, he's living with dwarfism. He's an Aboriginal kiddo. And so there are other things that are also impacting him. And I just wonder, is it fair for our kids? Can we show their things without consent? Do you show your kids on your site without consent?
Here's the thing. So my kids are 7, 6, and 4.
Yeah. So at what age?
At what age? Where do we drop the hammer and say you can't do that? I am not asking permission for my kids. I just throw them on there without their permission. But I'm doing it because I have a community of moms, and it's really important to me to show everything. If my kid's getting bullied, Julie, I'm going to show what's happening from their first-person viewpoint because I want to help other moms.
Well, for me, I've got teenagers. And I wouldn't dare post anything without consent. And it does, there is an argument that if you are going to post anything about your kids, you should get consent. It will bite parents in the butt.
And in this specific case, here's another component. There was the immediate, everyone's heart went up for the child.
Of course.
But then the internet kicks in, and the dark underbelly of the internet. Now there's conspiracy theories about the child. And so he's getting bullied again. Online.
Right. Oh yeah, because there's theories that he's 18, and that he,
and the mom's been staging things
to get money.
Well, and there is that concern too, because I understand that a lot of donations were made. They wanted to send him to Disneyland, and the family has declined, and they're giving the money to charity. But it does make you wonder if there's going to be a copycat situation. Like, will other parents be like, oh, I could use a trip to Disneyland.
That's Show my kid that's being bullied or whatever the case is.
And then are we using our kids for I think we got to think about our motives,
I think motive does play a role in this, but I do think that she was coming from a place of legitimate concern.
100%.
And I think that, I hope that there's a lesson taken from this, which is let's stop targeting children. Let's stop bullying others. And I'm not just talking about in real life, but in social too.
Sure.
And we, Julie and I can really vouch for this.
Yeah,
There's the internet bullies and the,
Yeah.
everybody has an opinion. There's all the keyboard warriors.
Right.
But
Well,
it
sadly,
hurts
we'll have
people.
to stop it at that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
thanks so
We
much
could talk
for your input.
forever.
Oh, yeah. Because on such an important issue,
Yes,
too.
it is.
Thank you, Sandra.
Yes.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Julie.
guys.
Okay, back
Thanks.
after this.